Hey guys, it's Boxing Day and I'm here to do you a reading. How are you all? I just wanted to pop on and just say hi really. I think it's been about a week since I've done one of these. I just taking some time out for me, just getting my head round next year and all the things that have happened this year and spending some time with my boy, although obviously for the next 2 days he's gone to his dad's, which is nice because it gives me a little break. And lets him play, obviously, and see Santa Claus today, so he gets a double do. Very spoiled, I must say. But yeah, I just wanted to see how you were all doing, check in on you, have a look at the energies for the next couple of days, and yeah, just have some fun, really. I literally don't know that I'm going to do a live or not tomorrow. Just a little bit like this, so do watch out. I may bob on and do a few readings and just say hello, and then I can actually speak to you all properly. But yeah, I just thought before I go, because I'm going to go on a really nice long walk now, up to a crag near me. Absolutely brilliant. I will take a video and post the views that I get to see up there. It's amazing. I think just feel a little bit like I need to knock off some cobwebs. It's been work leading right up to Christmas. So I don't think I've been for a proper walk for well over a week. So I'm desperate to get out into nature. Yesterday, for the last week, I've eaten far too much, but I put half a stone on, but I don't care because it'll all come back off. So who worries about that? Not me. I hope you guys have eaten lots and lots and lots and lots and had lots and lots and lots of fun. Seen the people that you can see. Obviously, we all, yesterday was quite an emotional day for me, I've got to say. A few times the tears rolled. I missed my granddad. I can't deny it. I miss my granddad. I've also had a few days to I've been thinking a lot about what's been going on over the last year, who I've met, who's come into my life, who's left my life, who's needs to be in my life. I've been trying to meditate a lot. I think that's what happens at a new year. I'm sure you're all going through it. We've also got a full moon coming up. It's all about releasing again. At the end of this, I think is it the weekend, 28th, 29th, 30th, something like that. The full moon's coming in, so it's time to release again, get rid of the old, make way for the new, and obviously them energies just boom at me. I've just bought myself a Moonology diary, so I'm going to start from the new year in charting just how the energies affect me. Because sometimes they're really powerful and bring in really good things, and other times they make me, take a step back. Things from my past come up. Sometimes it can affect relationships around me. So I'm going to be very aware of that. It's something that a lot of people will probably be affected by, but they don't actually look into it. And it's something I've known for a long time, really, and it's something that I'm really going to get to grips with this year. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of meditating, and done a lot of healing, as we all know. So I've got a lot of things coming up. I've had a lot of things coming up over this last week to release. And then, like I say, I just think this time of year does that to us, doesn't it? It just makes us think about, what's been in our life, what's gone from our life, what we can take from things. One thing that's very important is that, when things come and go, we've got to remember why that was there and what we can take from that, because that's a very important lesson. That's a very important thing. Not just like, oh, you came in my life and ruined it and went away, or I lost that job and that ruined things and now I'm here. It's about, what did you learn from that thing? What did you learn from that person? How can you improve on yourself from that situation? And that's what life's all about. And I think New Year brings that in very, very much into retrospect for us all. And it's something that I will be looking at again over the next week. So it is something you guys should be doing as well, if you feel like it. Make sure that you're releasing ready for 2021, because we're all very much fingers crossed that this last disaster of a year. Well, I won't call it a disaster, because I found myself quite a lot this last year, but I haven't got anything done that I wanted to do. There's so many things that I want to get done. There's so many places I want to go. There's so many things I want to do within this line of work, and things that I can't get done because we're obviously in lockdown. So we're hoping, obviously, for better times next year. So fingers crossed on that one. It just seems like a never-ending story, doesn't it? Now we've got these tier 3s and things as well. Luckily, my salon is still open. Fingers crossed. Not sure if there's any kind of, Boris thing going on today still, or whether we just had the message the other day and that was it. So I'm still a bit like this about work and things, but hopefully we'll stay in tier 3. I feel for you guys that have ended up in tier 4. You know, it's just, like I say, it's just a bit of a never-ending story. But do take this time, like I said, to think about what's gone on over the past year, where you want to be, where you want to go. Write a list, write an intentions list. What do you want? You know, is it a new home? Is it a new career? Is it a new relationship? You know, make lists, even if it's 3-4 lists of intentions of what you want, and stick to that. You know, stick to what you want to do and where you want to go forward. I mean, unfortunately for me, my lists, although I've stuck to them, they haven't come to fruition very well because I haven't been able to do a lot of things. But it doesn't mean to say that that manifestation isn't there and awaiting. So do make your intentions list, guys, for 2021 and stick with that. Know what you want, feel what you want, and go forward with that, okay? Right, I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to see what we get for Boxing Day. As soon as I said I'm going to see what I get for Boxing Day, I've got this overwhelming feeling of my arms feeling lethargic, of me feeling very tired. Now, I don't know about anybody else. I have actually felt like that over probably the last 5 days, a week. In fact, for a few days, I woke up and I had puffy eyes. I've been full of spots. They're all going now. My eyes are calming down. But I have been so tired. Now, I don't know if anybody else has been feeling like that. But that has come in through very strongly with the energies, as well as bringing up all this emotion that I've been feeling. So I'm not sure if that's been the same for you guys as well, because this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling emotionally, physically quite drained, and like I needed this time to take a step back on things, and that's exactly what I've done. So I hope that's what you're doing. You know, if today you're sat in front of on the sofa watching loads of movies and eating loads of food and doing things that you wouldn't normally do, enjoy that, okay? Enjoy that time. Enjoy that time, that family time. Sit back. They're showing me playing games, you know, having that, just having fun. And not worrying about tomorrow, not worrying about next week, not worrying about what's going to come in for you. Just letting things manifest, letting things take its course. So I just wanted to mention that because it came through I didn't even want to pick my arms up to pick the cards up. So I've got a feeling that quite a lot of you are feeling that at the moment, and I've been through that. I'm just coming out of the other end. So yeah. Here we go. What is the message, please, for Boxing Day? What does everybody need to know? We could do Boxing Day in the next couple of days, I guess. What is there that we need to know? Boxing Day the next couple of days. Let's see. What is the message from you guys? I just said the words peace and love. It's all about peace and love. Bless them. It's lovely. Right, we're going with them. I thought we were going to go with them in the beginning, but don't like to... Whoa. Yeah, I don't like to second guess them too much. Let's see what we get. What have we got? We're sticking with these 3 you've given me, or is there anything else? Ooh! Anything else? Nice. So, from what I've just said, it's really funny actually from what I've just said, because what they're saying here is that, right, here we go. Let me get all these cards out. So I've got quite a few here. We are going through a transitional period, which is what I was just saying to you really about, you know, the fact that I was feeling very emotional. I've been going over things. I've been reminiscing things, you know, not just to do with my granddad, but to do with things that have gone on throughout my life, things that I've learned, you know, the children that I've lost, you know, all these things, especially at Christmas, come up for you, don't they? You know, like for me being single and on my own, it makes you think about, you know, where you've come to where you are now in relationships, what I've learned, where I need to go forward. And this is what this transitions card's all about for me today. It's all about you growing. It's all about you looking back at the past, you looking at your future, you looking at the here and now. It's about everything that's been going on in your life and what's brought you to this present day. You know, we've all had things that have made us leap forward. You know, things have come into our life, and our people have come into our life, situations have come into our life, and they've either been a lesson or they've been a blessing. And from that, we've jumped up to another stage, haven't we? I know I go on about spiritual awakening and things like that, but everything that happens to us awakens us a little bit more to our journey, to our life, to our path, to the way that we're going forward. And that's what this card's been all about for me today, guys. It's about movement. It's about, you know, when things become clear. This is the unknown card that comes with the movement card. Now, some of you, for quite a while now, we've had this message come through, and it's been about the fact that, you know, we're in the unknown, we're not sure where we're going, we're not sure what we're doing, especially with this COVID thing. You know, there's a lot of people with businesses that can't move forward. There's a lot of people that are wanting to get into relationships, and they can't do that because of the situation that they're in. You know, there's lots of people that are wanting to go away and enjoy themselves, and they can't do that because we are living a lot in the unknown. But I think what's going to happen, you guys, is because it feels with this, like, you know, a lot of you are coming to terms with the fact of what is going on around us, that life has had to change, that things are having to move on, that we're having to do things in a different way. And with that becomes an energy shift, with the strength and the contentment of knowing what's going on around us at the moment. It's shifting us into a place of movement because we're accepting, because we're letting go, because we're just going with the flow, because we are just in a situation where we're letting, sorry, a message has just come through, where we're, you know, sitting back, letting go, being as one with what's going on around us, letting the feelings of discontent and contentment come through us from things from the past, from the things that we've learned over the last year, from the strength that we've picked up, from the strength of you know, of hardship that's gone on. That's obviously going to make us stronger. That's going to make us build up. If we've had problems with our families, if we've had problems with work, if we've had problems with our children, you know, all these things, yeah, whether it be discontentment or whether it be a lack of strength, whether it's a case of going around and around in circles, which is what this card is looking like for me today, about you going round and around on a treadmill, you know, on a racetrack that just goes on and on and on, and you're not getting anywhere. The thing that I'm feeling for you guys is you're transitioning now. You're realizing that we can't control what is going on in the universe. We can't control what's going on in the world. The only thing we can control is ourselves. And by helping to have that realization and not being scared of the unknown, so it could be the unknown of going into a new relationship, it could be the unknown of going into a new job, it could be the unknown of losing a job and being on your own and not, you know, having a job to support you. All these things are, you know, things that we can learn from and grow stronger from. And it's learning to be more content in where we're going and what we're doing. It's about us having that knowledge that we've got that strength and that we can get out of that loop of things going around and around in circles. We don't have to keep repeating the same cycles. We don't have to keep, you know, going for the wrong jobs. We can wait it out. We don't have to rush and make decisions and jump into something else. We don't have to go for the same relationships, whether that be friendships or whether that be love relationships. You know, we don't have to keep making the same mistakes. We can get off this treadmill, and we can do that by looking back, and we can do that by, you know, making a conscious effort to realize that we've got ourselves into these cycles and into these patterns, and making that change and accepting, you know, that we don't always know what's going to happen next. We don't always know where a relationship, for an example, is going to go. But what we can do is we can learn to be content and learn to transition through the unknown with everything that's going on. So, beautiful message, because the end result, yeah, if you've been feeling stuck, the end result is that you're going to get movement. Things are going to start moving on. So if you have been looking for that job, if you haven't been looking for that relationship, if you have been looking for new friendships, if you've been looking to start a new business and things like that, things are going to move on. The universe is going to give you that gift, and that gift comes from you accepting the unknown, accepting the fact that, you know, not everything is in our grasp, not everything is in our control. Sometimes we just have to sit back and let things work out. So let the universe bring that manifestation in for you. Let the universe bring in that new love, that new job, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting at the moment. Let the universe bring that in for you. Keep that home, keep that home, keep that hope, keep that strength, keep that contentment. Let the transition happen. Yeah, feel what you're feeling. learn from your mistakes, you know, learn from the good things, learn from the bad things. Everything in our life brings in some kind of a lesson. So we need to learn from that. I also want to say to you, for some of you, this is about a relationship. This is a relationship thing. It's about you transitioning from one part of your relationship to another one. It could be with yourself, but I do feel like it could be with somebody else. This is about a union. This is about a twin flame union, a soulmate connection. Because this sign here is the twin flame sign. It is about, this is a sign, these two circles here, the number 8. It's about infinity. It's about something that is meant to be and will keep looping and going around and round in circles until you let this happen. This is a gift, right? This is a gift for you. But the problem with these sorts of relationships is that you have to be trusting in the unknown. You have to trust in the process. You have to trust in how it's happening. You have to be strong. You have to let things move forward, okay, guys? And you have to, you know, let the universe cushion you. Let the other person cushion you. Let the other person teach you. Let the other person teach you a lesson. Then let them teach. So you teach them and they teach you. This is how it works. This is a complete and utter gift. If you have found yourself in a relationship where you're wondering if you found a twin flame or a very strong soul union, you have done. Let that move forward, because once you know, let things just naturally unfold, let things happen, stop holding back, because this unknown is about you, you know, just embracing the relationship, embracing the situation, being comfortable within that situation, being strong enough to hold your own and hold the other person at the same time. It's, you know, it's going to bring in that movement for you guys. It's going to bring that transition. This is a gift for you from the universe, but it's about you learning how to, here we go, look, balance your emotions, balance your, you know, your thoughts, use your intuition and move forward with this as it's meant to be. It's about, you know, get yourself in that meditative state, you know, listen, you know, ground yourself. Some of you may be a little bit taken aback about what's going on, so ground yourself in that at this time. So you're very lucky if you're in that situation, guys, very lucky indeed. But it's not an easy relationship. A twin flame relationship is not easy. It's there to teach us. It's there to mirror. You will mirror each other and you will reflect off each other. You will both be doing a lot of the same things, okay? And it's to help you learn and transition in life. But it's also to help you to learn to go into the unknown. Also with some soul, you know, very strong soul unions, you might be finding that you've got that. But there is going to be movement for you guys if you can just step out into the unknown there. So I just wanted to mention that with that infinity sign being there, that's just how it was feeling for me. I will do a couple of love reading cards, seeing as it's a Boxing Day special. Woo! Let's just get old. What do we need to know today, guys? What is the message in love? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is the message in love today? So, let's just have a look what's under here. Trust, trust, trust very soon. Back to that spiritual union again. Right, so we have healing family issues there. We have the getting to know each other. We have the finances card. We have the true love card. We have the children card. Underneath we have the attraction and we have the trust. We have the stay optimistic. This is going to happen very soon, and religious factors. So let me just have a little read into this. I do want to say that the same thing has sort of come up here again with this religious factors. That can be a very spiritual relationship. So bear that in mind when I give you this reading. So we have, it's still that feeling like we've got finances, career here, and we've got the healing family issues. So that's the feeling that I've had from the other reading where, you know, we're spending a lot of time reflecting. We're looking at our finances. We're looking at, you know, our ancestral ties. We're looking at our old relationships, new relationships, where we are, where we want to be, where we want to go. That's what these two cards are about. And, you know, it's about learning. So this is about learning, this healing family issues. It's about learning. Now, that could be something for some of you guys where it's learning through your children. You know, so if you two have split, you know, if you're in a relationship, you've split up, there might be a lot of things going on with the children at the moment. You know, I obviously send my son off to his dad's, and it's very hard, although, you know, and it's not hard because I don't want him to go to his dad's, but it's hard on me because then you're left at home and all you want to do is family things with your family. So that is a learning curve, you know, that's learning to heal family issues. It's learning to deal with these times as they come up. So, you know, it's also about a couple being able to parent their children together. This is another thing that's coming up with this healing family issues. There might have been a lot of parenting skills that you guys have learned in the past that you're learning to overcome at the moment. So that may be one of the things that you're sort of, when I say reminiscing over, what you're looking over is, you know, how to change the patterns from the past and put them into the future on how you bring your children up, because unfortunately we do tend to parent like our parents, even if we don't realise it or even if we don't want it to be that way. We can't help that, and that's all about healing and looking how your family would have done things and how you want to change that pattern and do it differently yourself. Also, like I say, with a separation there could be problems with dealing with the children there. So bear that in mind. I do feel like, obviously, with the finances and career, that's all about in relationships, you know, all these stresses and strains, excuse me, put a stress on you. It puts a stress on your relationship if you're together as a family. It puts on a pressure if you're, you know, a separated family that have family units. That can also put pressure on there as well. So do bear that in mind. Also we have the getting to know each other card. This is about, so this can be of two ways. So for some of you, yeah, that are single, for an example, it could be about, you know, doing like I've been doing at the moment, healing ancestral ties, healing things from the past in past relationships, healing things from my just anything that I've learned from my family. So this could be happening to you too as a single person. Also that you've been looking very much into your career because you want to be financially stable on your own and financially in a position where you can move on to a new relationship there. Maybe you've started a new relationship and, you know, these are causing issues in that relationship. The fact that, you know, you may have some things from your past that keep coming up, that are putting blocks on the relationship, or maybe there's a situation where there's career issues or financial issues that are putting a hold or a barrier up on a relationship there. There could be the fact that there's children, you know, like I have children, your partner may have children, all going off in different directions, or, you know, there may be problems within that situation. So that's something to bear in mind there. But what they're saying to you is whatever's going on, make sure you keep up the communication with the partners you're with. Okay, don't hold back. Be honest with each other what is going on, whether it be the ex or whether it be the person that you're with now. Make sure the person that you're going to go into a relationship with, because it may be that you're going to bump into somebody that has some of these issues. Make sure that, you know, you get to know each other properly, that you spend that time learning about each other and how you work and how the other relationship works and how you're all going to work that out together, okay? They're telling me that this is true love. So if you have just met someone, yeah, and you are, you know, finding yourself in this situation where there's things going on and you're not... You know, it's causing blockages. It feels like it's causing blockages, okay? I just want you to know that there is that true love there. For some of you, this is a sacred union. This is a twin flame situation. It's here to help you to deal with your finances, your children, your, you know, your ancestral ties, you know, learned behaviours, patterns, codependencies, all these sorts of things. That's what it's coming for. Some of you may be having problems with... religion. You know, you may have met someone that's not within your religion, which may be causing problems. But the good thing about this is, you know, they are saying, you know, this is true love. They're saying stay optimistic. So, you know, if you keep doing a runner, or if you're feeling like you can't cope with what's going on around you at the moment, they are saying stay optimistic. They are saying trust. There's definitely a very magnetic attraction between you guys. So, you know, even if you've been together for many, many years, this is going to be a relationship where you both still feel and fancy each other very much. You know, you're still attracted to this relationship. There's still something that's drawing you in like a magnet. So when I'm not talking to people really now that are having these issues, whether it be new issues or old issues, that are thinking, you know, it's time, it's over, it's finished. They're not. This is not for you. This is more for the people that still have that magnetic attraction to each other. You know, they're saying things are going to calm down soon. Stay optimistic. Talk. Get to know each other. And get to know each other's good and bad side of things. You know, be supportive, be there, trust that this situation can work out, because this is your true love. And for some of you, this is a twin flame or very sacred union, I want to call it, very sacred union. And there's lots of lessons to be learned here. Yeah, don't be deceptive towards yourselves and how you're feeling. You know, we've got the passion card and the chemistry card with the attraction card. So you'll know if this is for you because you'll have all these things going on there, okay? It's time for you to disconnect from the world. It's time for, not from each other, but from the world. So if it's an ex that's causing problems, you know, send the kids away or get the kids and then forget what's going on in the background there, okay? If it's, just chuck cards everywhere. If it is about, you know, finances and career, we're at Christmas now. Try and take a few days off that and just spend some time together, some quality time together, talking things over, deciding where you're going and what you're doing. Make sure you're expressing your love to each other because you have got that true love. There is that connection. Okay, so that could be for anybody that's in a relationship now or anybody that's just got into a relationship or just getting into a relationship. Any of these problems may come to fruition for you, but it's all a learning curve. Just like the first message that I gave you today. You know, it's all about learning. It's about reflecting. It's about looking at what's good in your life, what's bad in your life, you know, making them adjustments, learning about what you're doing, where you're going and where things are going wrong. So I think that's just across the board for everybody, whether it be generally in work, relationships, friendships, anything. You know, it is a bit of a reminiscing time, and we all do it, don't we, at this time of year? I know I've been doing it myself. You know, what's good in my life, what's bad in my life, what needs to stay, what needs to go, what lessons have I learned, what have I moved forward with, you know, what should I do differently, and making, you know, being proactive and making it happen. You know, what did this relationship show me over this last year? Right, well, you've not done aught about it, so it's time to move forward. Do you get what I'm saying? Same with jobs, careers, anything. Decide where you're going wrong, decide what you need, what you don't need, and move forward with that. So, I've been quite a long one today, guys. 30 minutes later, I need to get going because I'm going on my walk. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Do be good to yourself, yeah? If there's a lot of emotions and things coming up, if you feel tired, take a break, take a rest. Look after yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself first, and the rest will follow, okay? And trust. That's a big one. Trust in the process. Trust in the unknown. Trust in what's coming up for you. Go with the flow. Right, please do like, share, and subscribe, guys, and I'll be back on soon. See you later. Goodbye.